welcome back to VividKids. I am Ritzy, and I just wanted to take the time today to continue on with our theme, which is that we belong to God's family. And here again today is Stewart the Llama to tell us his story and, in a case, his testimony as to how he met Jesus and how he is now a part of the family of God, and that we can all be as well. And I hope that you listen up and that you really take his words to heart, because that could have been any of us, right? And maybe that is you. Maybe there is someone out there who is like that, or who's feeling these things and or has gone through something similar, not exactly the same, or might feel like they are. So just know that you are not alone, that you can always come to God and to Jesus and know that he will be your family if you don't have anyone, and we are all together connected through him as a bigger family. So here is Stewart the Llama and his story.
Hello children, it is good to be back. And yes, I did go through a lot, and thank you Mrs. Mitchell for helping me and ayudándome to share my story with everybody else through the VividKids page. So my life was tough. There was a lot going on, but in the end I am so thankful to have known Jesus, my Savior, and he will help me and has helped me throughout. So when I was young, I was just a little llama that I was born to mama, and I was born in the United States, at first in the beautiful state of Wisconsin, which some people call it the Teach State. It was amazing. I was just a little llama, but before I knew it, I was taken away from my family. I was taken because I guess I was just cute. I really don't know, but maybe to be sold again. So the people who took me were from Mexico, and as I was being transported to a different place, I escaped. I was very scared, and I didn't know what I was at. To go from one state all the way to another country was very scary. And so I was homeless for a long time. I lived on the street. I didn't know any different. I didn't come from a family who knew about God, and so they did not tell me that I had someone in my corner the entire time. I thought I was alone. Eventually, I was discovered by a very famous director, and they decided to put me as an extra in a movie, and that is how I became famous. I became a llama star, and I appeared in many movies, but like all other things, and perhaps people that you know, sometimes fame and all of those things really do go to your head, and you kind of get lost as to who you were to begin with, and you start to follow the crowd. And that is what happened to me. I started to follow the crowd, and I didn't always make the best choices just because I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be cool, I wanted people to like me because I was a famous movie star, and that is what we did. That is what other movie stars did. So that is what I did. Needless to say, it did not end very well for me. I ended up in the pound, which is like an animal jail, so to speak, the llama jail, and that is where I actually found out about Jesus. There was this kind old lady that came all the time, and she talked to all the animals there, and she read a story from a little black book, and I always thought she was very kind, even though we were not always nice to her or made fun of her in our own animal languages. But she always read the Bible, which I came later to find out that's what the little black book was the Bible. And she would tell us stories of this person who loved everybody and how he would forgive us and accept us no matter what. And I was really intrigued because I didn't know about someone like that could love me after everything that I had done and the bad choices I had made. So this was definitely something new to me, but I wanted to know more, and eventually I did. And this is how I came to know about Jesus. And it changed my life around, and I am so thankful for this lady who helped me find the way. Ever since then, I have stayed here in Mexico, and I wanted to do missionary work with all the other animals that don't know, and especially the children. Yes, the children. See, they must know about God the most, because you see, when I was young, I wish I had known that there was someone who loved me, and I wouldn't have been alone on the streets, thinking that it was all me and me for myself, and nobody could help me. And I think it's important for children to know that Jesus is there for you, even when you think nobody else is, and we all need that love. So I found out about the VividKids through the internet, and I loved it. I thought it was great. You're spreading the message, and I wanted to be a part of it. So this is why I wrote to VividKids, and why I started appearing on the internet and in the videos, thanks to Mrs. Mitchell, who was very kind to me and said that I could work. And I am so grateful to her and to VividKids for giving me this platform on which to tell my story about Jesus and who he is and how he changed my life. So, I mean, you children out there, you may think you don't have anybody, but you do. You've got Jesus, and I just want you to know that you are not alone. And if you need any help or any advice or anything at all, know that you can go to Jesus in prayer, and he might not always answer your prayers right away, but he will always do his best. And if you keep in constant contact through prayer, you know, you will start to feel the difference in your life and in your heart, and it will change you, and you will be a better person. So please don't feel bad or shy like you need to be or do anything before you can do that. You can come to Jesus just as you are, and just like I did in my little jail after the bad choices that I made and the people that I wronged. And I am a new person now, and I thank God for that, and I know that Jesus can change you too. So thank you so much for allowing me, Stewart. I am Stewart. To tell my story and to share God's love with all of you children. Thank you so much.